guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. So yesterday was the most fun day ever. I met up with Jennifer from A Trace of Sparkle. Hi Jennifer. And we went to 3 estate sales, and they were my first estate sales ever. So it was exciting on so many levels. And then we went to Tuesday morning, but I am just going to do a haul of what we found at the estate sales, because otherwise this video will be like a day long. So, but yeah, guys, it was so much fun. I get to spend the whole day with Jennifer, and I think we became like instant friends. And I'm super excited, and I'm going to be here for a few more weeks, so I think we're going to even maybe meet up again. So I'm going to go through this in like 2 sections. The first one will be the books, and then the second one will be the linens and things. And what we did is we kind of bought things, and then we went to Panera and spent a couple hours cutting everything literally in half. Like, we cut books in half, we cut linens in half. Unless there was 2 of something, we pretty much shared everything. And that was probably the most fun that it was just really cool. So the books are gonna look like they're cut in half because they were. And I may not have the covers. Jennifer has some of the covers. I have some of the covers. And, I'll just kind of try and show you quickly so it doesn't take forever what we got. So first off, we found 2 full rolls that were still in the packaging of this beautiful wallpaper. Now, I wouldn't put it on my walls because it's, very 80s. But it is a very pretty pale pink color with these florals, and it will make lovely journal covers and flips and envelopes and pockets and such. So we were super excited that there were 2, so we didn't have to split that up, even though nobody needs probably this much wallpaper ever for a craft project. So I'll probably send it off, send pieces of it maybe in some Happy Mail and such, but still, very exciting. I'm just going to start kind of chucking stuff on the floor because I don't have any space. Okay. This book I actually got the whole book because Jennifer wasn't as interested in this one, but it is a book of wildflowers, and it is, it's modern and photographs, so somewhat glossy, but I can take care of that. I thought it was pretty. And then this book, Flowering Plants from Cuban Gardens, and I got the cover on this one. I know it looks like it has been through the ringer. It probably has, but I thought I might be able to use that in some way, so I took the cover, and then I have half of the pages, and it's really cool. It's a really cool book. So you've got some illustrated black and white pictures here, and then it's also in English and Spanish. So you have your English version at the top half of the page, and then the Spanish at the bottom, which I thought was really cool. And I didn't notice that yesterday. So yeah, and then you have some more black and white illustrations of flowers. And the paper is nicely aged. I don't have the copyright section, I don't think. I'm not sure how old this is. Maybe I do know. 1952. So yeah, that one. And then here is half of I know what this is. This is Emily Posts Etiquette. And this one is, the original was 1922, but this one was 1975. Actually, it was earlier than that, but yeah, so I got half of it, and it's got nice little thumb indexes here and beautiful paper. And then I had never seen this book before, and then I bought it the other day at the used bookstore, and we found a copy. And Jennifer already had a copy, so we split this one in half, and she took the cover and I took the dust jacket. I spent way too much at the used bookstore because I think we paid a grand total of maybe 50 cents or $1 for this copy, and I'm not even going to tell you what I paid at the used bookstore. But I'm super happy to have another half of a copy. So, yeah, you know, it happens. And then this, I got the cover of. This is actually like, I think it's somebody's will, and I know that sounds horrible. I'm not, it's obviously like a, I don't even know, honestly. But there weren't a whole lot of pages inside, but the pages, you know, were bound like a regular book like this, but they're like large sheets of paper folded over and then bound. So I don't know what that's all about, but we split it in half, and then I liked the cover, so I got the cover. I just think it's pretty. Yeah. And then a Spanish textbook, I believe, of some sort. And then this is like a children's Spanish workbook, or I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be children's, but you know, I mean, it's kind of illustrated like a child's workbook. But not, yeah, I don't know, maybe not. It does have some nice handwriting in it. So anyway, half of that. And then this came out of a, I think Jennifer has the actual cover, but it was a German handwriting of the mid 1800s. So look how cool these pages are. It was spiral bound, so we took it apart. And they're just one-sided, so you have this beautiful aged paper. And then, yeah, just really neat. Oh, a 1850 diet for cholera in German. My son's over here probably laughing at me. I don't know. He's behind me. There's the back cover. And then this was like a supplement that was inside. So just some more pages. Single-sided again. Yeah. All right. And then we found two of these type of ledger books. And they look really old on the outside, but the inside looks kind of new. So I'm not sure. But there were two slightly different ones. So we each got one. And then I found a copy of some Beatrix Potter stories, and I just adore all of these stories, so very excited. This is from 1989, I believe, and it has gorgeous illustrations, and the pages are beautiful, heavy matte finish, just lovely. I'm gonna actually, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess we'll just keep going with this pile. So this was, I really loved this cover. I think I'm gonna make a glue book out of it. So it's colored glassware of the Depression era, and then we split the book in half, but even though it's, you know, called colored glassware, all the pictures are black and white. But that's okay, because they're still cool. They're still pretty neat. I like them. And yeah. I collected Depression glass for a while, so I might find some things in here that I actually have. All right, so that's that. And then let's go over to this pile because I need to make some space here. So this is a book of perennial herbs. Pretty nice cover, actually. And then I got half of the book. And this is also all black and white, but look how pretty these are. Very pretty illustrations. And the print is very nice as well. So yeah, I see maybe some book page pockets and envelopes in my future. And then I actually got this whole book, Monet's Passion. So look at this. Oh, I love Monet. So pretty. Some of the pages were already kind of torn out, or maybe they were pages from somewhere else, but let's see, 1989, looks like. Oh, I see. I didn't even really look at it. They actually are, or no, somebody did this. Never mind. Somebody started cutting it apart, actually. No, for a second I thought they were like perforated pages, and I'm like, that's cool. But there are color pictures, and then back here somewhere, let me find it. Oh, here we go. There are vellum overlays. So you have this page here, and there's like a black and white vellum overlay on top of this color picture. How cool is that? So I'm not sure how many pages like that there are, but there are a few. Here's some more. So yeah, I really love this. Pretty neat, right? So that was a find. I was happy with that. And then, let's see, this came out of, what was this? Something bridge to Germany. I'm not entirely sure, but the Atlantic Bridge to Germany. There you go. And it has like genealogy in it. I have no idea. We didn't read it. We just thought it was cool because it was, old and the paper is neat. And yeah, so we just cut it up. And then, let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to read through it because I don't even know how old it is. And I think this was the same, or maybe this was a different book. This one has genealogical records for Austria. Very cool. And then this one even has like maps and such. Well, I think Jennifer tore this one apart, and I think she pulled apart the different sections, so we wouldn't all have, we would have a little bit of everything, because I think it's all from the same book. But look at that. I just love that. And this one has maps. Very cool. All right. And then I'm going to save that one for last. This one, I'm going to get rid of the binder, but I just wanted to keep it until I did the video, because I didn't want to get the papers lost. But it's a textile textbook and workbook. It says with accompanying fabric samples to illustrate the text material, but we did not get that part. But it's still really neat. Just an old educational manual for fabrics and such. So yeah, pretty neat. Pretty cool. So yeah, I'll get rid of the binder because I don't necessarily need that. This book was really cool, and I'm going to get rid of the cover, but I wanted it so that I could show you what this book was called. So it's for architects, designers, and students. You see that there. And it is basically all black and white, almost like maybe like a how-to draw or a how-to, that's upside down, sorry. Oh, I have two sections here, hold on. There we go. Like a, kind of a, here's what this looks like, and, now go draw it maybe, that kind of thing. I'm not sure, but you've got cars and trucks, and there's a whole section on miscellaneous plants and shrubs, but just really pretty. And then there are, let's see, this was maybe ferns, looks like ferns to me. This, I think, was maybe potted plants, but there were just all these sections. So we just took, those were broadleaf plants. I don't know, these are pretty. This looks like maybe like an above view, plan trees. Yeah, so like an above view of what the top of a tree would look like maybe. I don't know, but I just think they were pretty cool. And then here are some palms. And there were a lot of trees, like conifers and also, deciduous trees. I just thought the paper is really cool. So that's exciting. And then there's also people. So this was miscellaneous figure studies. And yep. And then groups of people, different scales. Pretty cool. And I'm just gonna flip this over. This was, I don't know, I think this was like the instructions in the beginning of the book, maybe. Sorry, I'm like not in frame. There we go. Is that better? And then females. So just different perspectives, different scale. And then this was children, I believe, looks like. And then you have the section on men. So yeah, I don't know. I just love finding things like this because I never see anything like this, you know, when you find something cool. And I love paper now, all things paper. So, you know, when I find cool books that are different, I have to have them. Now this was a book on, oh no, I can't remember. Oh, it was a very large book. And we took it apart so that we would have full sheets this way, only because it was actually easy because it was stapled in the middle. But I think, yeah, this was a drawing book. This was a drawing book. So just really pretty. Again, black and white, but you know, it doesn't always have to be in color, right? If you have a lot of, you know, if you already have a lot of color images, adding some black and white is pretty cool. And then some shading techniques. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do this one last because it's ginormous. Let's pull this stack over here. Oh, this was just a stamp. it's like a gingham. It's not used, so had to have that. I'm just gonna put it back here with my other stamps so it's out of the way. And then a little tiny vest pocket edition. So that tells you something because men don't wear vests anymore, like, you know, they do, but 1976, like, gone are the days of a three-piece suit, right? But yeah, just a little cute little dictionary. Oh, blood pressure record. Oh my, okay. Yeah, that had some personal information on it. I'll get rid of that. But yeah, super cute. The Story of Miss Moppet by Beatrix Potter. The inscription says 1992. So just, I love cats, so love this. Very cute. I need to do a Beatrix Potter journal soon, apparently. And then this is the Bantam Book of Correct Letter Writing. So it tells you how to write clear, successful, effective, and interesting letters for all occasions, like invitations and thank you notes. But it's old, like very yellowed and awesome. Cool. And then I have never seen, oh, it's got a little sticker on the front. I'll have to get that off. I had said before, I've never seen this size little golden book ever. And now I have found multiples since I've been down here. So I'm very excited. And this is To Grandmother's House We Go, and it is from 1986. So that'll be a journal. And then we found some Nancy Drew books, and Jennifer has some, and then I just took one. Probably, I don't know, maybe a glue book, maybe just a journal, who knows? I haven't decided yet. I have so many plans, guys, and not enough time. What year is this from? 1960. So yeah, very cool. And then this was half of a Spanish-English dictionary. So we split that one up. And this was half of a children's illustrated Bible. And please don't get angry that we cut the Bible in half. Everyone has their opinion about that, but yeah, I'm okay with it. So let's just leave it at that. And Jennifer was okay with it. But I love the pictures, and I do want to do a prayer journal of some sort sometime soon. So these pictures will come in handy. I think I got the Old Testament, part of the Old Testament anyway. I got through Proverbs, some of Proverbs. And then I got half of this beautiful copy of Gone with the Wind. Beautifully, I mean, the inscription is 1937. So it says, this book is loaned to a friend to read and not to lend, and then return to me. Margaret Roosevelt from Winter Park, Florida. I love that. So yeah, it's 1937, and the pages are just lovely. Just lovely. So, all right, and then that's the dictionary. I got this cute little, I just had to. It's a tea box, like, that tea came in, but someone turned it into a music box. There's still room to store things in there, but it plays Tea for Two. So, oh. If you can hear that. I just had to have it. So I'll put something in there and that'll sit on my desk. It's probably gonna, it's just gonna keep playing. And then we found two of these boxes. I don't understand the concept, but it's a pocket day timer. So basically there were these dividers, which was the reason I fell in love with the boxes. They were like 50 cents each, these boxes. And they have these divider pages in them that are folded in half and are lined. And so that was what I fell in love with. So you have a whole year's worth of those divider pages. And then there was a little address and phone directory that hasn't been written in. And then these spiral bound planners. And they weren't written in, so it's almost like maybe the people that owned the house, maybe the gentleman was a salesman for this company, and these were like samples. They range from like 1989 up to I think 1993, and we just split them up. Some of them have the corners chomped off of some of them. I think that was like a way of keeping your spot, so you would chop the corner, when you got done with the day. So yeah, I don't know anything about it, but I just loved the paper and I really loved the dividers. And then there was like an advanced planner in here, so just calendar pages, and then day timer work organizer. So like an olden days bullet journal type situation. So yeah, anyway, that was exciting. Very, very exciting. And then I'm just gonna put this behind me. Jennifer, we each have one of these. So this is like, I don't know what you call them, but it's a record album book. I'm sure it has a name, but there are records in each of the sleeves. And there are, let's see, four sleeves, and there's one really heavy record in each, like really heavy. And there's not a date, so I don't even know how old it is, but Jennifer has one that's just, it's a little different. But look at this back cover. And we're going to do some sort of altered art project thing with each of ours, and then kind of do a video or whatever. We haven't worked out all the details, but we each have one, and we're going to do something with them because I saw these I've seen them a couple times at thrift stores, and I'm always intrigued, and I have absolutely no idea. I have no plan yet, but the very first time I saw one, I was like, I need to do something with that. I just don't know what yet. So yeah, that is the plan. I'll let you know more as we figure that out, but that's that. And then this book is maybe my favorite book that we found all day. I think I can say that and mean it, because first of all, it is really large. It is more than, it's probably like 15 inches tall by like 11 and a quarter wide. And I don't know if I'll use the cover or anything, but Jennifer was kind enough to let me have it. It's a little chewed up at the bottom here. Looks like a dog. Oh, you can't even see what I'm talking about. Looks like a dog took a bite out of the bottom here, maybe. But yeah, I could cut it down for book board. But oh, the inside just absolutely stunning, guys. I can't wait to show you this. Okay, so I'm gonna try and keep it like in frame. Look at these illustrations, and they're one-sided. So every page has a gorgeous, huge rose illustration, and then you've got the explanation of that on the back. How gorgeous is this book? So yeah, I'm gonna hoard this for a while, just a little while, just a bit, because it's so pretty. It's so pretty, and there were tons of pages. So I mean, we split it in half, and look how much we have. Like, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna do this in 2 parts. Otherwise, this video is gonna be long because I can't seem to shorten it. So I'm gonna keep this as part 1, and this will be the book part, and then I will come back and do part 2, which will be the linens and the fabrics. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I want to say thank you again to Jennifer for driving us yesterday and for spending the day with me. It was amazing. I had just a blast, and it was so much fun. So I will be back, guys, with the other half of my estate sale haul. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.